Zimbabwe is centrally and strategically located in the SADC region, and which provides really a gateway to the wider COMESA and SADC markets for investors who may want to access wider market share. The country is embarked on or in fact I must say the country has adopted a new vision for Zimbabwe, and that vision is called Vision 2030, which strives to make Zimbabwe a middle-income country by the year 2030. So obviously, in the next 5 years, Zimbabwe would have made significant progress towards that goal. That foreign investors can repatriate dividends without any problems at all. And of course, they can also repatriate capital when they decide to disinvest from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe guarantees investment to all investors who invest in the country in line with international best practice. To this end, Zimbabwe is a signatory to a number of bilateral and multilateral investment protection agreements, which include Overseas Private Investment Corporation and Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, International Convention on Settlement of Disputes, New York Convention on the Enforcement of Arbitral Awards, and United Nations Convention on International Trade Law, to name but a few. I would say to all foreign investors, Zimbabwe is open for business. That is the mantra which we is a rallying point for Zimbabweans, and of course with all foreign investors who have already come in, we have experienced a significant improvement in the ease of doing business.
Hi everyone, greetings from Zimbabwe. I just wanted to give you a bit of a brief analysis of my experience in retail in Zim. I recently joined the family business. I studied in South Africa I was living in South Africa for 8 years, recently moved back to Zim, and now we have a departmental store in town. It's been very positive. I feel that there's a lot of scope, a lot of potential for growth here in Zimbabwe. It's a very safe environment for us to work in. The people are well spoken, communication is easy, and a desire for growth. So people have gone through a lot in Zimbabwe, and now they're ready to harness their energies to create a better future.
And how do you see the country in 5 years? 5 years time?
A completely different landscape.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would you recommend a foreign investor to come here in Zimbabwe?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah?
I think it's very key for foreign investors to come in and find honest, hardworking, industrious, innovative business partners that can be here on the ground. But I think it could be a very profitable and win-win situation for both parties.
Hi, so I'm Brendan Riley from Machinery Exchange, and I'm Managing Director. We're an earth moving equipment specialist company based head office in Harare, and we have branches in Bulawayo and a small branch in Kwekwe and Wangi, so we cover the country. And we're here at Mine Entra. We had taken a sabbatical for the last 2 years because we had felt that maybe the economy wasn't going so well at that time. But we've come back this year because we believe that there's a new dispensation, and we see a lot of potential for growth in the Zimbabwean economy. So we've come back. We've got a big stand. We've got a machine on display and a generator, And we felt it was very important because we see this bright future, and we want to make sure our name is out there and that we're connecting with all the customers, especially investors that are coming into Zimbabwe and want to connect with companies on the ground who are established and have the infrastructure to supply equipment and service it and maintain it and spare parts, etc. So I think it's important as an investor that you get on the ground and you meet the people who are here, who are resident, who know how things work, who are established, who have the supply lines in place, who have the service capabilities, and then there's decent infrastructure here. I mean, they are fixing some of the roads, but the infrastructure here is much better than some of the other surrounding countries. And we speak English, and we trade in US dollars, and our population is desperate for work, and they speak English, and they're very well educated, and they would love to get. They like working, which is even more positive. So they don't go on strike, and they really want to work and put their heads down and go for it. So I see Zim as having huge potential. The mineral wealth is considerable here, and it's underexplored. People have shied away from Zimbabwe for its bad reputation over the last 15 years or so. That we haven't been in a good spotlight. There's not been much good news about us, but we're all here. We've been through the worst of it, and we're ready. We're ready to take on the new challenges ahead of us. And so when it comes to foreign investment, I think come and have a look, and don't be scared by what you read in the press. We're here on the ground. We're selling machines. We rent machines. We sell spare parts. We fix them, and we can provide a solution for you in any of your earth moving requirements and applications. So you're welcome.
Me being a Zimbabwean, one of the things that I've only come to realize now, after speaking to a lot of people from outside Zimbabwe, is that the people here are extremely friendly, well educated, so you've got good human capital and resources. I'm a geologist, by the way, though I sell machines. Zimbabwe's got a massive amount of geological resource. Whatever mineral you can think about, we have a mineable resource somewhere there. So I think it's a good place to come and set up shop. Probably one of the best countries in Africa to come and set up shop because of that. Infrastructure-wise, I'm told by those that have been in other parts of Africa that our infrastructure is top-notch. So yeah, come and do business in Zimbabwe.
Yes, I came to Zimbabwe after independence in 1980, and moved as a resident to Zimbabwe and opened my office there in 1982. And and we worked for Belgian companies such as Powell's and ADB and ACEC for the railways. And other companies, Tractebel for engineering projects. There, in that period, Belgian companies made good business in Zimbabwe. We delivered. We had over 2,000 transformers in the system of the public utility. We supplied the airfield lighting for Harare Airport. Also. Siemens, ATA Siemens, they supplied a number of telecommunication installations in Zimbabwe. A Belgian company built a cooling tower at the Wange power station, and so there was quite an important business flow between Belgium and Zimbabwe, also supported by the Belgian government through the granting of state-to-state loans to Zimbabwe. And now, of course, we are in Zimbabwe at a watershed where the new government decided on a policy to open up again to Western institutions and Western countries. And so we are hopeful that in future an investment climate is being created which welcomes investment from all over the world. Most important is, of course, the financial facilities, where the new government undertook to enter into negotiations with the IMF, the World Bank, the Paris Club, and other bilateral financiers to see how to reschedule or settle or clear or whatever the outstanding loans, and to have new credit facilities. So it is, in my opinion, it is a completely new policy which the government decided upon. Once an investor is confident in the policy, in the government policy, he should come, because every investment takes time. So if an investor comes today, it is not tomorrow that his factory will stand there. So in my opinion, if an investor feels that has the confidence that the government will implement its investment-friendly policy, he should come as soon as possible.
And Zimbabwe is open for business, so we look forward to them coming through to be part of this new dispensation and us being able to move to the next level.
We welcome investors from other countries, and we would like to create a congenial environment for them to come and partner with us and share this journey that we are going ahead with.